Hey guys, Andrew Logan here. Great to be with you again. And I have a very special guest, someone I've gotten to know very well over the past few years. And he's an absolute ninja, literally in the network marketing world, in the online marketing world, and especially now in traffic and YouTube. And so I wanted to bring him on today because no matter what industry we're sort of in, no matter what online sales or direct sales, affiliate marketing, network marketing, there's lots of different options these days. But at the end of the day, it's all about social media these days. People want online businesses and how can they get traffic? How can they get customers? How can they get people through our social media platforms? And so it's a great honor to bring on a good friend of mine, Vincenzo Sannipoli. I pronounced that completely didn't know.
Yeah, great pronunciation, very well.
I should have checked that before we went and hit record, but he's joining us from beautiful Italy, and I was just looking at actually some of your photos today you had up on your Instagram. You're out some beautiful hikes. It's a place I haven't been back to for about 20 years, but I really want to get back to, and certainly where you are in Italy, it's very beautiful. So thanks for being on with us today, mate.
Thank you for having me. Excited.
Now, just before we get started, I think it's very, very important, that you clear up something. Being Italian, does pineapple belong on a pizza?
No way, no way. It like if you do this here in Italy, I think they're gonna kick you out from the restaurant.
Yeah. Well, a few Australians might disagree with you. And so then, pizza or pasta? Which do you prefer then?
Pizza, 100%. Yeah,
Pizza?
I'm not a big pasta fan, I prefer meat than pasta, actually.
Yeah. And red wine or white wine?
I would say red wine, but again, I prefer beer in this case.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, as I said, I backpacked around Europe 20 years ago, and I absolutely loved my time in Italy. And one day we'll get back on a plane, and one day we'll travel the world again and all those sorts of things, and definitely want to take Angie down to that sort of southern Italy, that coastline there. Absolutely beautiful. But this is the next best thing, obviously, to have a bit of a chat over Zoom and just offer some value, because I know you are a ninja, you are an absolute guru. And what I wanted to talk about today, obviously, is there's so many social media channels out there, like Clubhouse is sort of really launching, and it's the future, and Instagram was changing the game, and Facebook certainly was kind of the original, but YouTube's always been over there on the side and not seen as a social media channel, but still so powerful. And I know like being a father, especially with Jack, my 7-year-old son who watches Lego YouTube videos just 24/7, and he watches Star Wars Lego and Lego YouTube and people making Lego and people playing with Lego. And it's insane. It's amazing how much money these little kids and people are making. So now, what is it about YouTube for you that you really love, and the power of YouTube?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously it's a bit different than Facebook, Instagram, and the other social media platform. Just because it's a social engine platform, it's a search platform. So people go there like Google, and Google obviously owns YouTube. They go there to actively find a solution to their problem. So they actually go on YouTube for two reasons. One is find a solution. The other one is entertainment, like your son, of course. So, but they go there because they are ready to find something. They want to find something, whether on Facebook, on Instagram, other platforms. If you do, for example, advertising there, you're just interrupting people, because they go on Facebook, on Instagram to just find out what their friends do, their spouse, their partner, or just maybe they are part of some groups, but certainly they not go there to find solutions. If they want to buy something, or they want to search for how to, lose weight, how to make money online, how to whatever, they don't go on Facebook, they go on Google or YouTube. So this is the first thing I really love, because people are already in the state of mind that they want to find a solution, so they are ready to buy, they're ready to pay for something. On Facebook, you need to keep them away from the platform. You need to interrupt them when they scroll down, bring them to your website, and then of course you need to make sure everything is great. The ads should be great, the landing page, the sales page. So it works 100%. But YouTube is more powerful in this sense. And also, YouTube obviously is owned by Google, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be there for many years. But also, it's a perpetual traffic source. For example, if you do a Facebook Live, the live will be relevant when you do it, maybe the day after. 2 days after it's already gone because people scroll down, so it's not fun anymore. On YouTube, if you find a way to make sure your content is on top, and I would say top 5 is the best because there are so many stats that show that after the 5th position, actually videos are not clicked so much. It's like on Google, the first 3-4 pages are clicked. So if you make sure you are there, then it's traffic coming in over and over again. So it's always new people. So that's what I really love.
Yeah, I'm sure it's similar with YouTube. The saying, where do you find the dead bodies? On page 2 of Google, because people just don't go there. And so, as you were saying before, and it's such an important thing, really, isn't it? Where you talk about people are coming to YouTube because they're problem or situation aware, and they're actively looking for a solution. And when you look at that sort of marketing triangle, there's people who are ready to buy, but that's only about 3% of people who are ready to buy right now. And then at the bottom of the triangle, there's about 60% of people who aren't problem or solution aware or just not even concerned about time. And then we have our sort of 20% of people who are problem aware, and then our 17% of people who are problem aware and actively looking. So with the pure maths, people who are ready to buy versus people who are looking for solutions and looking for information, there's just a significantly bigger audience out there, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and as you say with social media as well, it's not that you can't monetize social media, because a lot of people are doing that successfully, but it's not a platform where people are actively going to buy. They might go for like friends, like justification from friends and seeing what other people are doing, and that third-party validation, there's the word I'm looking for, but they're not going for like accumulation of information, right? So I think that's why you see it as such a powerful platform, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. And I just love that. For example, I've been doing Facebook ads since 2016. And then just recently more focused on YouTube. I would say YouTube ads since end of 2019, and now more the ranking stuff, so the organic. There are so many stats in any industry, the network marketing, but so many other people I work with. The leads, the people that come from YouTube are so much more valuable than people that come from other social media. Maybe you can even spend a bit more to acquire a lead or to acquire a customer, to acquire a lead actually. But then those people are going to buy more, they're going to stay longer because, just when they go there, they are ready, they want to find a solution, so they are in that state of mind.
And I think as you say, because one of the biggest challenges for people in any sales or someone wanting to get into online coaching, sales, anything, has lots of different options, but is rejection. People don't like rejection, people don't like judgment. And so if you're casting a wider net in social media, you're also getting a less qualified traffic coming through, which is going to increase your chances of rejection, which is going to increase your chances of hearing no's and stuff, which is what crushes people when they go out and start hustling and build businesses. So as you're saying there, you're finding that higher quality lead into your business. So I think that's super important, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, getting you on today, wanted to talk, obviously, as you say, a lot of people are looking to YouTube, people are looking to just online platforms in general. And I was watching one of your videos the other day, and you were talking about there's sort of 3 main factors to ensuring a successful YouTube video. So we're going to hack the YouTube algorithm, we're going to absolutely master it, and we're going to help all the people listening or watching today get their videos to number 1, right? Because we want to be number 1. So what are the 3 keys to an effective YouTube video?
Great, yeah. So I would say now, we're going to change it a bit from the video you watched. So let's go from, so number 1 is you need to know, obviously, your niche super well, because let's say you are in the network marketing space, you're a coach, so you want to make sure that you do videos around keywords that people are searching. So it could be how to become a 7-figure earner, how to recruit without prospecting, how to prospect effectively, how to find people on social media. Obviously you have been in the industry, so you know what people look for. In any industry, if it's, let's say, fitness, people might look for how to exercise from home or how to lose weight quickly. So those keywords and obviously there are softwares out there that help, like Google Keyword Planner or KW Finder. There are so many. So you need to, the first step is find out the keywords that your audience is looking for on YouTube. And it's super important that you don't go after very generic keywords like fitness or network marketing. Yes, it's super competitive, first of all, but also this doesn't tell you anything about what the prospect is actually looking. If I search fitness, maybe I'm looking for how to stay fit, or exercises or nutrition. I just don't know. So if you do a video, you don't know what to talk about because it's just generic. So
sorry, jumping in there as well. They call that like a red ocean strategy, don't they? Like you talk fitness, you're in a red ocean. There's so much blood in the water and there's so many sharks, and you come up against people with really, really good budgets like Nike and Under Armour and GNC and companies like that. If we're going to be small and nimble and outflank these people with tiny little startup side hustle budgets, we have to niche down, right? We have to be more specific with who we're talking to.
Absolutely. So longer tail keywords like 4 to 5 words are usually the best. So for example, how to lose weight quickly, So if I'm looking for this, because I need to lose weight quickly. So if you do a video and you start a video by saying, hey, if you're watching this video, this video is about how to lose weight quickly. So if you're interested, make sure you stick around. So, they watch a video and you immediately repeat what they just searched for. Obviously, they feel like, okay, that's the right video for me, and they watch it, okay? So the first step is keyword research. The second step is obviously doing the video. So when you do the video, again, there is like a structure. I call it, actually didn't come up with this, like my mentor came up with this, but it's called GTI. So grab, teach, and invite. So the grab is the first part. Obviously, it's very important because you need to make sure you tell people, again, you repeat what they just searched. So you let them know they are in the right place. And then you give them a reason to stay until the end, because that's the most important key metric on YouTube, like the watch time, the retention, like the absolute retention rate. So the longer they stay in your video, the more YouTube is going to see that the video is relevant. So the more YouTube is going to promote it. It's going to be closer to the top. It's going to go into the suggested video sections. It's going to go into the home, the browse feature, and eventually even in Google, if it's really, really good and gets great engagement. So you repeat, you give them a reason to stay until the end. For example, and make sure you watch this video until the end, because I'm going to reveal a secret strategy that I never revealed anywhere else. Or make sure you watch it until the end, because I'm going to give you a free tool, a free download, whatever, that can help you achieve your goal faster. And then you go into a short introduction of you. So my name is Vincenzo Sannipoli, and I help online business owners rank their videos #1 on YouTube. Something that, like a mission statement, something that identifies. And this is the grab, usually 30 to 45 seconds, even 60 max. And then you go into the teach. So that's super important, because there is when you actually show people that you can help them, that you know what you're talking about, that you provide value, and you can actually help them. So you can structure this, as 3 steps or 5 mistakes to avoid, or 4 secrets, something like people really love, like step-by-step stuff, secrets and mistakes and myths to demystify. So you do this, and usually the teach part is about 6 to 12 minutes, more or less. And then you go into the invite. Obviously, always have a call to action in the video. So we say, if you like this video, then I want to give you something for free. Just check out the link in the description and make sure you download it. or you're gonna love what I just prepared for you, make sure you register for my presentation, whatever it is, call to action. And throughout the video, always remind people to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications and also comment, because the more engagement there is, the more YouTube loves it. So that's number one, keyword research. Number two, video. Number three is now when you upload the video, you need to make sure you do everything correctly when it comes to title, description, thumbnail, and tags. Those 4 things. So for the title, the main keyword you want to rank for, let's imagine it's how to lose weight quickly. You need to put this main keyword at the beginning of the title, because that's when it's more relevant. So you put how to lose weight quickly and maybe like / 3 secret strategies to lose weight fast. This could be a great title. Then the description is something that many people disregard, overlook, because they think I'm just going to put some links, or I'm just going to write a short paragraph. Actually, the description is one of the most important parts. It should be like a mini blog post. And the key of the description, also if you check out videos from Andrew, you can see how detailed the description is, or even my videos, because we need to put the keywords more and more times throughout the description, because this will tell YouTube what the video is about and will help the video rank. Not only for the main keyword, but also for secondary keywords that are relevant. For example, how to stay fit, and then even then for weight loss, those kind of more generic keywords. This will help. The last 2 steps are tags, and the tags are just again the keywords you want to rank for. You just put them, and then the thumbnail, because especially on mobile, and majority of traffic is on mobile. If you go there, when you search for something on YouTube, what really comes up in your eyes, at the beginning, is the thumbnail. It's not really the title. So you need to make sure you stand out compared to the others. And what I recommend you do is you search for the keyword on YouTube, you see the first 5 videos, and then you create your thumbnail that really stands out compared to those 5. So different color, very bright, your picture, of course, title, something very cool. And if you do all this right, then you have massive advantage compared to all the others already.
Mate, there's a lot of value in that, and obviously a lot of moving pieces as well. And I don't want people to miss all that amazing information you gave. So we've got to have a headline, and it's got to have a clear headline with a specific title, right? And I think, again, when people get into the online space and they get into the marketing space and they want to please everyone, as you're saying, it's I want to make people happy, or I just want to help people with their goals. And it's no, we need to be very specific, because otherwise you just get kind of lost in the middle and you're just another face in the crowd, right? And as you said, so we've got to be really specific with the headline and find out exactly who we're talking to. And we were talking about it right at the start. Only pizza can please everyone. We try and please everyone as marketers, but pizza's the only thing in the world that seems to sort of please everyone. So we've got our headline, right? And then the content, and I love that little GTI template. So we're going to grab their attention, and then we're going to teach. We've actually got to give some value, and then we have a call to action, invite them to, click or take a look or download or something. And again, that comes back to that point where the people on YouTube are looking for information, looking for solutions. So they're still not kind of ready to buy yet, right? They're there to be educated and informed. So we want to deliver great content. And then, and this one did overwhelm me. I know when I started in YouTube, this one really overwhelmed me with what do you tag and what do you describe and the pictures you put on and the fancy little pictures. So there's a lot of moving parts. So I guess the question is, for someone who's probably feeling a little bit overwhelmed, how do you start, and then how do you test and measure when we've sort of talked about 6 or 7 different things going on that we've all got to get? How do you test and measure your videos?
Yeah, good question. So for something just starting out, I would say do 2 videos a week. That's about right, because one video is too little. Unless you are a big channel, then you can also do just one video. But 2 videos is usually good. If you, obviously, the more you do, the better, but then it's really overwhelming. And then just focus. What I recommend you do is you use a software, like it's completely free, called vidIQ, VIDIQ, that shows you when you go into your competitors' videos, what tags they're using for their videos. So you can spy on them. And what you can do then is find those keywords you want to do the videos for. And just watch the 5 top videos around the keyword. Then you see how they structure the video, the value. And then when you do your video, you can even kind of model what they said, not really repeat word by word, but model what they said. For example, what I did is, if you go search on YouTube, how to rank YouTube videos, the first video is from a guy, I think it's called Brian Dean. He's number 1, and he talks about 5 or 6 strategies or 7 strategies. So I said, okay, this is a cool video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a similar video talking about 6 strategies, and then like a bonus strategy. Like maybe the second video, the third video is mine, and you can see how to rank his videos number 1. And I basically modeled what he said, because he's like one of the best in the game, and it's just like, okay, just gonna model his content. And obviously I know that it works. I don't have to reinvent the wheel, especially at the beginning. So I did a video. Obviously make sure when you do the video, you add some background music, so it becomes more less boring, let's say, especially if you do some kind of trainings. And then you can also add some animations if you like to edit. I'm not a video editing guy, so just some music is very simple for me, just a logo. And then obviously, again, just focus on title and description, especially in thumbnail, and you will see, you will have like already great results immediately compared to all the others.
I think it goes back to market research, doesn't it? Like you want to market research and then test and measure. So you're going to see what the market's doing. You're going to do your due diligence. I was tongue tie on that word. You're going to do that, and then you are going to actually put that into action and model what has been successful. So, mate, great value, enormous amount of value that you've obviously given. The one last question I want to ask is viral videos. You know, everyone wants that unicorn video that goes viral, the Gangnam Style that gets 20 billion views, or the Baby Shark that has had, more views than the people in the world. I know my son, actually, it was actually just when we met you, when we were living in the UK, and he would play Baby Shark on repeat all day, every day for about 3 months. So he probably put up 10,000 of those views himself. But how does a video go viral? Or if I'm wanting to find that unicorn video, are there secrets, or is it just, you got to just put content out there and something will stick?
Yeah, I think if you are a hot girl, that helps. That can go really viral very fast. But if you're not, so for viral videos, there are, I would say, 2 things. One is you try to do videos around super relevant topics in this moment. If you do videos, for example, about, Bitcoin, or even like this Dogecoin right now, Elon Musk and this stuff, this has the potential to go viral just because it's something hyper relevant right now. So if the content is good, it's controversial, then this has a big potential. If it's an evergreen topic, so if it's a training like, how to build your network marketing business, which is evergreen, it's not like super relevant right now, then it's a bit harder to go viral. Then the only way you can go viral is if you use what I said before, so for the ranking and stuff, and you rank for one of the keywords that are most searched in your industry. So for network marketing, could be, how to recruit without prospecting, or even how to recruit 10 people in 10 days. We talked about this the other day. People really want the quick fix. They want they don't want to do like the hard work. So when they hear something like this, when the title is clickbaity and the thumbnail, and you promise something big, then this has potential to go viral. In fact, this video we did for a friend of ours, Fraser, he got 7,000 views in 1 week, and it's growing very, very fast. And it's not that all his videos are like that. Like his videos usually get in the same time 1,000 views, and this one got 6,000, and it's skyrocketing. And now when this happens, YouTube will then put your video in the suggested video section, in the browse, in the home, and eventually in Google as well. I've got one video of mine that is on Google right now, it's in Italian. It's called Come scalare campagne Facebook, which means how to scale Facebook ads. And on Google, it's on the top for the video section. Wow. I don't know how it went there. I didn't do anything to do, just because it got lots of engagement on YouTube. Eventually it's in Google as well. And it's my top performing video. Still bringing in leads and people obviously telling me like if I have courses and coaching program. So yeah, this would be my tips.
Awesome. So Matt, last question. Obviously, if someone is looking to get going on YouTube, or they want a shot in the arm, they've got a page or a channel that's just not converting or anything, and they wanted to reach out to you for some help, what's the best way to reach out to you?
Yeah, amazing. So if you guys go to tubeраnkingninja.com, that's my website. And I'm just finishing up actually these days. So whenever we put out this interview, it's probably ready already. You can have us doing the work for you. So it's a done for you service, or there is a start course, a YouTube start course. I think it's $49, very cheap. And you can get that one. So everything I basically said, I'm going to repeat it. I'll actually show my screen step by step. So easier and slower to follow for sure. So yeah, just go to tubeраnkingninja.com and you can find all the information.
tubeраnkingninja.com, and you can obviously follow him on social media as well. There's not a lot of Vincenzo Sannipolis in the world, I'm guessing. So I distinctly you stick out and find your name out there as well, because he's a well, not anymore obviously, but I remember when we did first become friends and meet each other and get chatting online, you were definitely a world traveler, and you would have some amazing photos on your social media of all the places.
I've never been to Australia, so I cannot wait for this border to open again, because it's really it's always been on top of my list. I told you, I even had like a girlfriend from the Gold Coast, which is very close to where you are. So I cannot wait to meet you there and visit you.
Yeah, so Vincenzo set me a challenge of if I can grow my channel to a certain level, he will come out to Australia and we'll celebrate it together. So, mate, very much looking forward to that. Very much just looking to anyone being able to travel, freely around the world, obviously, again, and we all can't wait for that moment, I'm sure. But, mate, I want to appreciate you for your time and all the great information you've given, guys. I'm sure if you're looking to YouTube, you'll want to play this back. You want to go back, take a few more notes, those bullet points of how to structure your video, of all the things you want to put in with your keywords and the tags and all those extra things in the description. Super powerful. And I know it does sound like that much extra work. And I know when people, I'll just put the video up, but it's sort of like on Facebook where you just post and pray, right? I'll just put something up and I'll just hope that it sticks, and I'll just throw spaghetti or pizza against the wall and see what sticks. But that extra little bit of research makes a huge amount of difference. So, mate, I appreciate your time and everything you've done today. And yeah, guys, we'll see you next time.
You guys, thank you. Bye-bye.